Factoring general quadratic trinomials when a is greater than 1. Sa pagpa-factor ng quadratic trinomials na kung saan ang value ng a natin is greater than 1, first thing we need to do is to identify kung sino ba si A, sino ba si B, and sino ba si C. So, pag sinabi nating A, it refers to the numerical coefficient nung may x squared. Or rather, basta may squared. Yung B, yun yung numerical coefficient nung variable natin na ang exponent niya ay 1. And then yung C, it refers to the number na kung saan wala siyang kasamang variable. So, for example, I have here 2x squared plus 11x minus 21. So, as you can see, meron tayong tatlong numbers. Positive 2, positive 11, and negative 21. So, i-identify natin kung sino si A, kung sino si B, at kung sino si C. So, sabi natin, yung A, ito yung numerical coefficient or yung number na meron siyang squared dun sa variable. So, in this case, ang A natin is yung 2. Yung B naman, yung numerical coefficient na kung saan may kasama siyang exponent na ang, rather, may kasamang variable na ang exponent ay 1. So, in this case, ang B natin is yung 11. And then yung C, yung number na walang kasamang variable, which is the negative 21. So, after nating ma-identify yung A, yung B, and yung C, ang next step natin, we have to get the product of A and C. So, ang product ng A and C natin is 2 times negative 21. And that gives us negative 42. So, mula dun sa negative 42 natin, mag-iisip tayo ng number na kung saan ang product niya is negative 42 aside from 2 and negative 21. Okay? Now, dito, kapag nag-isip ka ng numbers na kapag minultiply mo sa 42, dapat yung sum or yung difference niya should be equal dun sa middle term natin. So, in this case, yung inahanap natin na dalawang numbers sa pag minultiply mo, negative 42, dapat ang sum or ang difference niya should be 11. Okay? So, ano ba yung possible factors ng negative 42? So, meron tayong 6 and 7. So, pag inad mo yung 6 and 7, that's 13. Kapag naman minus mo yung 6 and 7 or 7 and 6, 1 ang ibibigay. So, ibig sabihin, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin si 6 and 7. So, mag-isip pa tayo ng another factor ng 42. So, we have 14 and 3. So, kapag inad mo yung 14 and 3, that is equivalent to 17. Kapag minus mo naman yung 14 and 3, that gives us 11. So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin gamitin na factors ng negative 42 ang 14 and 3. Since negative yung ating product, dapat sa factors natin, magkaiba sila. Isang positive, isang negative. Okay? So, ngayon, para malaman natin kung sino si positive sa kanila at kung sino si negative, you have to check on the middle term. So, kapag positive yung middle term, ibig sabihin, dapat positive yung malaking factor. Kung negative yung middle term, dapat negative yung pinakamalaking factor. So, in this case, mas malaki ang 14 kesa sa 3 at positive yung middle term, ibig sabihin, positive yung 14 natin. And then, yung 3 natin will become negative. So, kapag minultiply mo yung positive 14 at negative 3, it will gives us negative 42. Okay? So, next, after nating makuha na ngayon yung possible factors natin, ang next move natin is, isusulat natin ulit yung trinomials natin. Okay? But this time, yung middle term, papalitan natin ng factors natin. So, that will become 2x squared plus 14x minus 3x. And then, minus 21. So, itong gitnang to, pinalitan lang natin yung middle term na 11x. Kasi kapag pinag-add mo si 14x at saka si negative 3x, it will gives us 11x. Okay? Then after that, i-group lang natin itong expressions natin. Yung unang dalawa, sila yung magkasama. Yung pangalawang dalawa, sila naman ngayon yung magkasama. So we have now 2x squared plus 14x. Okay? And then yung pangalawang grupo natin will become negative 3x minus 21. Okay? And then after nating i-grouping, so yung expression natin, bawat group, hahanapan mo ngayon siya ng common factor sa bawat terms. So for example, yung 2x squared tsaka 14x. So ano ang common factors nito? So, that will become 2x. So, bawat terms, i-divide natin ng 2x kasi yun yung common factor natin dun sa dalawang terms. So, 2x squared divided by 2x will give us x. 14x divided by 2x and that is equal to 7. Okay? Next. Dito naman sa pangalawa natin, we have negative 3x minus 21. So, ang common factor niya is negative 3 rather. Okay? And then, bawat terms, i-divide mo by negative 3. So, negative 3x divided by negative 3 is equal to positive x. Negative 21 divided by negative 3, that will gives us positive 7. So, kung mapapansin mo, yung first group natin at yung second group natin, may common sa kanilang dalawa. So, ano yung common sa kanila? That is x plus 7. So, we are going to write it as x plus 7. Okay? And then, kapag inalis natin yung x plus 7 dun sa unang grupo, at saka yung x plus 7 dun sa pangalawang grupo, yung natira sa kanila, pagsasamahin natin into one parenthesis. So, that will become 2x. So, positive times negative is equal to negative. So, this will become minus 3. So, therefore, the factors of 2x squared plus 11x minus 21 is the quantity of x plus 7 times the quantity of 2x minus 3. Okay? So, para mas maintindihan, let's have another example. So, next example natin, the trinomial is, we have 4x squared minus 11x minus 3. Okay? So, identify natin kung sino si A, sino si B, sino si C. So, ang A natin is 4. Ang B natin is negative 11. Ang C is negative 3. Okay? And then, imumultiply natin si A at saka si C. So, that will become A times C is equal to 4 times negative 3. And 4 times negative 3 is equal to negative 12. Okay? So, yung negative 12 natin, iisipan natin ng factors. Ano kaya yung dalawang numbers na kapag minultiply natin, negative 12 ang sagot? Now, kapag nag-isip tayo ng factors or ng possible factors ng negative 12, ang another nating iisipin, dapat kapag pinag-add mo yung dalawang numbers or pag pinag-subtract mo yung dalawang numbers, dapat tutugma siya dun sa middle term natin. So, ano ba yung possible factors ng negative 12 aside from 4 and 3? Kasi kapag 4 and 3, pinag-add mo 7. Pag pinag-minus mo naman, 4 minus 3, 1. So, hindi siya pwede. Another factors ng 12 ay 6 and 2. So, pag pinag-add mo yung 6 and 2, that is 8. Pag pinag-minus mo naman yung 6 and 2, that is 4. So, hindi rin siya pwede. Aside from that, meron pa tayong isa pang possible factors. That is 12 and 1. Pag pinag-add mo yung 12 and 1, that's 13. Pero pag pinag-minus mo yung 12 and 1, that's 11, which is the same dun sa middle term natin. So, ibig sabihin, yung factors ng negative 12 natin will be 12 and 1. Pero since negative yung sagot natin, dapat yung isa positive, yung isa negative. Gaya ng sabi ko kanina, kapag ganun yung case natin, titingnan mo kung anong sign ng middle term natin sa quadratic trinomial. So, ang sign ng quadratic trinomial natin, yung middle term niya dun is negative. Ibig sabihin, kung sino yung mas malaking factor, siya yung magiging negative. And then yung isa, magiging positive. So, in this case, mas malaki yung 12 kesa kay 1. So, negative 12 times positive 1. And that will be equal to negative 12. And also, pag pinag-add mo to, that is equivalent to negative 11. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, isusulat natin ulit yung quadratic trinomial, but in this time, yung negative 11x, papalitan natin ng negative 12x at saka positive 1x or simply positive x. So, we have now 4x squared minus 12x plus x, then minus 3. And then after that, i-groupings natin siya. Yung unang dalawa magkasama, yung pangalawang dalawa magkasama. So that is 4x, the quantity of 4x squared minus 12x plus the quantity of x minus 3. Okay? And then after nating mag-groupings, yung first grouping natin, i-identify mo kung ano yung possible common factors ng first term tsaka ng second term. So 4x squared tsaka 12x, ang possible factors niya is 4x. Okay? And then after that, bawat terms, i-divide mo by 4x. So 4x squared divided by 4x is x. Negative 12x divided by 4x is equal to negative 3. Okay? Then, plus, since wala namang common factor to, kokopyahin na lang natin siya. So, that's x minus 3. So, kung mapapansin mo, dun sa unang groupings natin, at saka yung pangalawang groupings natin, may common term siya na x minus 3. So, ibig sabihin, yung first factor natin will become x minus 3. So, pag tinakpan mo yung x minus 3 dun sa first group, then x minus 3 dun sa second group, kung ano yung matitira, yun yung pagsasamahin mo into second factor. So, kung mapapansin mo, dito sa second groupings natin, wala siyang number sa labas. So, ibig sabihin, that is equivalent to 1. Okay? So, any number multiplied by 1, the answer will be itself. So, ibig sabihin, 1 ang nakalagay dito na numerical coefficient. So, i-combine natin yung 4x at saka yung 1 into 1 parenthesis or into 1 factor. So, we have 4x plus 1 since it's positive. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ang factor ng 4x squared minus 11x minus 3 will be the quantity of x minus 3 times the quantity of 4x plus 1. Para tuluyang maintindihan, let's have the last example. So for the last example, we have the trinomial as 3x squared minus 7x plus 2. So first, identify natin ang A, B, and C. So A is equal to 3, B is equal to negative 7, and C is equal to positive 2. And then after that, multiply natin yung A and C. So A times C is equal to positive 3 times positive 2. And that gives us positive 6. So yung positive 6 natin, iisipan natin ng factors na kapag minultiply mo, 6 ang sagot, and at the same time, kapag pinag-add or subtract mo, dapat equal siya with 7 or negative 7. Okay? So, ano ba yung mga factors ng 6? So, aside from 3 and 2, kasi pag pinag-add mo yung 3 and 2, 5. Pag pinag-minus mo, 1. So, hindi siya pwede. So, another factors ng 6 is 6 and 1. So, 6 plus 1, 7. Then, 6 minus 1 is 5. So, possible na 6 and 1 ang sagot, no? Okay? But since ang ating middle term or yung B is equal to negative 7, so ibig sabihin, ang gagamitin natin na factors ng positive 6 is equal to negative 6 and negative 1. Since pag minultiply mo ang both negative, the product will become positive. Okay? So, after nyan, yung negative 7x, papalitan natin ng negative 6x, tsaka negative 1x or negative x. So, we have now 3x squared minus 6x minus x plus 2. And then, after that, i-groupings lang natin. So, we have 3x squared minus 6x plus negative x plus 2. Okay? So, isipin natin kung ano ang possible factors ng 3x squared tsaka ng negative 6x. So, that is 3x. Okay? And then, bawat terms, i-divide natin by 3x. So, 3x squared divided by 3x, that is equal to x. Negative 6x divided by positive 3x, so that's equal to negative 2. Okay? And then, on the other grouping na meron tayo, dapat yung variable natin will always be equal to positive 1, no? Or positive. So, in this case, negative x kasi yung x natin. So, gagawin natin siyang positive. So, ilalabas natin yung negative sign or yung negative 1. Then, i-divide natin bawat term by negative 1. So, negative x divided by negative 1, so that's positive. Okay? Positive x. Positive 2 divided by negative 2, so that's negative 2. Okay? Dahil magkaiba ng sign kapag dinivide and then negative. Kapag magkapares ng sign and dinivide, then that's positive. Okay? Then after that, yung first grouping tsaka yung second grouping natin, tingnan mo kung ano magkaparehas. Ang magkaparehas sa kanila ay yung x minus 2. So, yun yung magiging first factor natin. X minus 2. And then, yung second factor natin, pag tinakpan mo yung common factors sa kanila, may matitirang 3x at saka negative 1. So, i-combine mo siya into one factor. So, that will become 3x minus 1. So, we could say that the factors of 3x squared minus 7x plus 2 is the quantity of x minus 2 times the quantity of 3x minus 1.